Today on Who is That Saint? Meet a woman who broke the rules without breaking the faith. Saint Rose Venerini was born in 1656 in Viterbo, Italy, the daughter of a doctor and a devout mother. Early on she felt a pull toward religious life and entered a convent. But when her father died she had to return home to care for her family. That detour turned into destiny. Rose began gathering neighborhood women in her home to pray the rosary. But what started as prayer meetings turned into something bigger. She realized that most of the women in her town were spiritually and intellectually starved. So Rose made a decision that scandalized more than a few clerics. She opened a free public school for girls. This wasn't some Sunday catechism class. She taught reading, writing, catechism, manners, and moral development. Remember, this was the late 1600s. Girls were supposed to marry, stay quiet, and maybe learn embroidery if they were lucky. Rose said, "If you educate a woman, you educate a family." Her work was met with resistance. Some priests accused her of overstepping. Others mocked her for trying to act like a man. But when the Cardinal Archbishop of Rome visited one of her schools, he was stunned. He declared, "Signora Rosa, in this school the girls learn not only the truths of the faith but also good manners. I will help you." That green light changed everything. Rose went on to found dozens of schools across Italy, training teachers and forming what would become the Venerini Sisters, a religious congregation of women educators. Her model spread fast. By the time she died in 1728, she had established over 40 schools. And the fruit of her work? Thousands of women educated, hundreds of families transformed, and an entire culture pushed closer to justice. In 1952, Pope Pius XII called her the foundress of the Catholic schools for girls in Italy. She was canonized in 2006 by Pope Benedict XVI. Saint Rose Venerini reminds us that holiness doesn't mean staying quiet when it's time to speak up. Her classroom was her pulpit, and she preached with chalk, patience, and fearless love. Quote of the day: "Not penance, not physical mortification, not vocal prayer, but rather the education and spiritual formation of young women will sanctify me." Saint Rose Venerini.